down the road?
Yeah, certainly. Aerodynamically, you know, a lot of athletes will spend time in a wind tunnel telling them for their body type, for their frame type, where strategically to place those bottles, where they're getting the most aerodynamic benefit or the least amount of aerodynamic drag from those accessories, which you've got to carry along with her. She's also got that little box on her top tube there where she's got some storage, some nutrition right in there, you know, some gel packets or chews or bars or whatnot, just another place to tuck in anything that you might need over the course of the bike.
So now that we're looking very close, and you can see Eneko really dropping the head down just inches or a handful of centimeters away, his face is from that between the Aerobar bottle. But Didi, what's the advantage here to have that? Now I'm going to have to erase it and start over, but right there, that bottle without a straw, do you see now that being, I know there's probably a million ways to look at this in the wind tunnel, but to you, just not having a straw and having to reach out and grab that, good, bad, what's the story there?
Well, I think if you don't have the straw and you're going to have to reach for that bottle, you're going to want to do it at a time like this where he's already sitting up. He's already made himself bigger to the wind, so to speak. So he's already creating aerodynamic drag by sitting up, standing up. Now would be a time he wants to grab that bottle where he's already creating disruption in the wind. When he's down in aero, I like the straw. I really do. I think that you can access it.
You're looking at Heather Jackson there on camera, and she just got overtaken by an age group athlete. Heather Jackson hitting that straw right when you captured her, and a few athletes rolling through cycling frenzy over there. A lot of folks love to ride the bike there, and they're riding it hard as they crank past Heather Jackson. Heather did just the right thing. She coasted briefly, stayed aero, but let those athletes get well clear of that 12 meters, and now she's in control of her destiny once again. But Heather Jackson, here's a great look at sort of a mid-grade cadence, because it looked like she was pushing a little bit slower, but right in that, range about 75? Kind of a nice spot, isn't it?
Yeah, 75, 80. Again, she looks nice and smooth. I like the stability in her hips. I like her aerodynamic position. You can see her there. She just sank her head down a little bit. Every once in a while, those reminders, I'm sitting here, how's my breathing, what's my power? Check your aerodynamics. You're sort of running through this cycle in your head all day long of tuck my head, keep my hands tight, slide back in the saddle. You've got these personal cues you're checking in with all day long. Heather looks, or a troop will give a nod to their village of people that enables them to make the sacrifices that it takes to prepare. And in Heather's case, to be one of the best in the world, it really takes a lot of support, a lot of balancing, a lot of juggling, and certainly none of these athletes could do it without their villages.
So we've got a special guest calling in, and I think you guys are going to recognize the voice, the silvery tongue of Paul Kay, one of our world-class on-the-ground announcers. Paul, what's it like out there? Thanks for joining us.
It's absolutely beautiful. I am, I don't know if it's an appropriate word, but almost speechless, and that's not often that I'm speechless. This place, you guys, this place is spectacular. It is so beautiful. My very first time in the beautiful Basque country, northern Spain, Vitoria-Gasteiz. Wow, we have arrived, but my goodness, have they embraced us. This place is magical.
Well, so just give us your favorite, your top two. I'll just ask you for two because you can't send them to one. The two greatest things that you've been able to experience just today getting these athletes started on this inaugural race.
Well, the thing is, it's an inaugural Ironman, but it's the 13th time that they're hosting a long-distance race here. There's a strong tradition of triathlon here. And Llanos, I'm sure you've mentioned already, this is, home territory for him. Mikel Landa, who's doing great things in the Tour de France as well at the moment, this is home territory for him. The people here love sport. They're knowledgeable, they are passionate. And the amount of crowds that turned out this morning on what's been a very chilly morning, we had rain overnight. It was 11 degrees Celsius this morning on the ground. The water was 21, but the people turned out in their thousands. The way they've embraced MDOT, the Ironman Ohana, they've welcomed our Ohana into their family in this beautiful, beautiful territory. That's extremely heartwarming and just gives you goosebumps all the time. So that's been spectacular. And then the setting is beyond beautiful. We kind of we're in a bit of a bowl, if you can call it that, surrounded by these beautiful green hills. And it was moody and cloudy and misty this morning. And just as the pros started, the sun broke through the cloud and was shining down on the Roka swim boys, the yellow sort of guider boys, and they kind of just lit up. And it was like everybody was saying, okay, hello, Ironman has arrived. And even Mother Nature was smiling down on us this morning.
Oh, man, your words tell beautiful pictures. Thanks so much, Paul. That sounds amazing. So a little bit of stuff that's going on here, and what do you think? We've got Josh Amberger. He's up front, and then he's being chased by that local hero, Eneko Llanos. How important is it for each of these two men today to assert themselves and get that W, get that win?
Oh, extremely important, but more so for Josh than for Eneko. Eneko's already, he's ticked the box for the Big Island for Kailua Kona and the Ironman World Championship. But Eneko hardly ever raced here, even though this is home territory for him. And the only time he did race was 2012 when it was the ITU Long Distance World Championship, and he was beaten by an Australian. He was beaten by Chris McCormack. And so I can't help but think that there's a little bit of revenge he needs to take on Australia. And so it's an interesting and a fun battle between Eneko Llanos and Josh Amberger to see who's going to be the first on the magic carpet in the Plaza España in the heart of the green capital, Vitoria-Gasteiz. So it's a great battle, but Eneko's got the crowd behind him, and he is a hero here. That guy cannot walk anywhere. To walk 5 meters for Eneko takes about 3 hours and 21 minutes because it's autographs and selfies and more autographs. But Josh Amberger is no stranger to this area either. He's been training here with the Aussie squad. He's been coming here for many years, and he knows where all the best bars are for the best craft beer as well.
What about the pinchos? Is he getting some handful of those too? Because that's another well-known item here in the Basque Country.
It is impossible to eat a bad meal.
That's it.
Absolutely impossible. The food is exceptional and such good value, and the hospitality is really... So, I often get asked what are my favorite races, and one of them was last weekend, and you guys were commentating Ironman Klagenfurt. And another favorite for me is Ironman Kalmar in Sweden. And I've heard so many great things about Lake Placid, for example. And just been chatting to last night, I was sitting with Jeff Jonas and John Ragg and Luis Alvarez, the trio that have done all the Ironmans around the world. And we kind of all agreed that this race unknowingly has taken what seems to be the best of the best races around the world, chucked it in the blender, added in some Rioja, a bit of pinch.
And I guarantee for days and celebrations to follow.
Don't you polish your teeth every morning, Didi? Come on, that's kind of like saying you get up and stretch.
Well, professionally speaking,
oh, there you
get the pearly whites on.
There we go. No, that couldn't be more true. There we go. Euskadi, the Basque Country is what we're saying here, and these lead bikes are helping him rile the crowd up. He wants more of it too, and why wouldn't you? This, an inaugural Ironman event is possible, and here you go. I don't even think anyone can hear themselves think right now, much less in these incredible cheers that are screaming at this man. He wears bib number 1, doesn't he? I
can tell you the athlete that he just passed is getting a big boost from it too. He's picked up his pace, he's getting a little adrenaline on as he makes his way towards the finishing chute, and what a great boost for all of the athletes around him, right? I mean, the crowd is going nuts, and they can soak that in, and what a great experience for them as well.
There you go, and he's going to get this, everyone across Facebook land, on course with him, all the Spanish athletes, everyone is getting a piece of this, and it's so special. What a great day. Let me just run with you for half a step. It's going to be worth it. This man was running an 8-minute kilometer pace, and now he's running a 3.5 just to keep up with Llanos. But here we go. You can see the finish line as he jumps onto the red carpet. Didi, we have it now. The winner, Ironman Vitoria-Gastei. It is Eneko Llanos. Look at that.
and I guarantee for days and celebrations to follow.
Don't you polish your teeth every morning, Didi? Come on, that's kind of like saying you get up and stretch.
Well, professionally speaking,
oh, that's,
you get the pearly whites on.
There we go. No, that couldn't be more true. There we go. Euskadi, the Basque Country is what we're saying here, and these lead bikes are helping him rile the crowd up. He wants more of it too, and why wouldn't you? This, an inaugural Ironman event is possible, and here you go. I don't even think anyone can hear themselves think right now, much less in these incredible cheers that are screaming at this man. He wears bib number 1, doesn't he?
I can tell you the athlete that he just passed is getting a big boost from it too. He's picked up his pace, he's getting a little adrenaline on as he makes his way towards the finishing chute, and what a great boost for all of the athletes around him, right? I mean, the crowd is going nuts, and they can soak that in, and what a great experience for them as well.
There you go, and he's going to get to, everyone across Facebook land, on course with him, all the Spanish athletes, everyone is getting a piece of this.
For days and celebrations to follow.
Don't you polish your teeth every morning, Didi? Come on, that's kind of like saying you get up and stretch.
Well, professionally speaking,
oh, that's,
you get the pearly whites on.
There we go. No, that couldn't be more true. There we go. Euskadi, the Basque Country is what we're saying here, and these lead bikes are helping him rile the crowd up. He wants more of it too, and why wouldn't you? This, an inaugural Ironman event is possible, and here you go. I don't even think anyone can hear themselves think right now, much less in these incredible cheers that are screaming at this man. He wears bib number 1, doesn't he?
I can tell you the athlete that he just passed is getting a big boost from it too. He's picked up his pace, he's getting a little adrenaline on as he makes his way towards the finishing chute, and what a great boost for all of the athletes around him, right? I mean, the crowd is going nuts, and they can soak that in, and what a great experience for them as well.
There you go, and he's going to get to, everyone across Facebook land, on course with him, all the Spanish athletes, everyone is getting a piece of this, and it's so special. What a great day. Let me just run with you for half a step as we worked that this man was running an 8-minute kilometer pace, and now he's running a 3.5 just to keep up with Llanos. But here we go. You can see the finish line as he jumps onto the red carpet. Didi, we have it now. The winner, Ironman Vitoria-Gastei. It is Eneko Llanos. Look at that.